Is everyone here? Are all the scholars here? Because that's the most important. Are all the scholars here?
You going to count them, Sajan?
Everyone here?
Yes.
Country club?
Yep, everyone's here.
Yeah.
Just counting us.
Jeremy, yeah. Come and sit and talk if you like them. And Raj as well. Come and join us. Tina Koto, Tina Koto, Tina Koto, Kato. Kia ora, scholars. Kia ora, colleagues. Kia ora, esteemed guests. Welcome to the farewell for our disaster risk for resilience Manaaki short course. My name is Hilda Seeley, and it's been a real pleasure to coordinate the program for you through Digital Faculty at Massey University. As you can see in your run sheet, we have a number of speakers this afternoon, who I will soon invite to come to the front. Firstly, we have Richie Hanna. Where's Richie? Ah, there you are, Richie. Richie Hanna is a speaker and a guest from MFET, from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. So Richie is the unit manager of the Global Humanitarian Unit with MFET. And I received some more information on his background. It's the first time I'm meeting Richie. Welcome, Richie. So Richie's team leads advice on humanitarian policy issues, manages partnerships with international humanitarian organizations, oversees humanitarian diplomacy, and manages New Zealand's support to humanitarian responses outside of the Pacific. So lovely to have you here. Thank you. After we hear Richie say a few words, he will be followed by Professor Raj Rasana, who is the Deputy Director from the Center of the Joint Center for Disaster Research, and of course we all met Raj. Has provided tremendous support through team and resources to make this program happen. So we are very happy to have him here as well today. And then of course John Mitchell, the Capability Development Manager at JCDR, who has guided you scholars so passionately throughout the program. Now before I hand over to our speakers and our guests, I would like to take a short moment myself to say a few words of thanks really, to all those who helped make this course possible. My thanks go to Sam and Emily and the team from KPMG and Dwayne for everything you do behind the scenes and the work you do with us to make this course happen. I'd like to thank Richie, Pip and Ruby from MFET, because all through your support, all the support that you provide really underpins the program. A special thanks goes to the team of JCDR, as we call you at the Joint Center for Disaster Research, because you guys are really the backbone of this course. And thank you for creating such a rich learning experience for our scholars, bringing together academic insights, expertise, guest speakers, and practical real-world learning in the field. In particular, I would like to thank Mitch and Nish and Sajan gave so generously of your time and expertise throughout the expedition in particular. And I would like to thank Lisa for your amazing project management skills, because that every aspect of the course kept running smoothly. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge my colleagues at Little Whakatipu, and Kara's the only one here. The others work at other campuses, but I would like to acknowledge Maria, who you met when you first arrived, and Nancy, who you have been emailing with, Lorraine, who has provided you with biscuits and milk for your morning teas, and other things she's done as well. Just would like to thank my colleagues for their care and their support in helping shape this program. But finally, my biggest thanks goes to you, scholars. You have brought so much energy to this course, and I could just see it from the photos, from the videos. It just leaped off my phone when I watched it. It's been a real pleasure to bring this course to you. Your curiosity, your strong sense of teamwork really stood out, and I'm sure and really enhanced all of your experiences as well. Congratulations on completing what has no doubt been a demanding course, but I hope also a very rewarding experience. You have certainly set the bar very high as the inaugural cohort for anyone who follows in your footsteps. I do recognize that being away from home for a month does not come easy, and it does require support at home from your families, from your friends, and from your employers. So can you please, when you return, give them a big thank you from us as well, because without them, we would not have been able to join this program here. Once again, congratulations to you fabulous scholars, and I would like to give you a very big round of applause, and you can applaud yourself. Can I invite you to come and share a few words, please?
Colleagues, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Warm greetings to distinguished guests, to our hosts, our representatives, and of course, warm greetings to you all, our completing Manaaki scholars. I'm really delighted to be here today to celebrate with you on your achievements in the Disaster Risk Reduction for Resilience course. It's a topic that's close to my own heart, having worked in humanitarian issues for the ministry now. It's been about 7 years, but also in a previous career before MFAT, I was working overseas on humanitarian issues. So it's fantastic to see such a great cohort here in New Zealand. I hope you've had an opportunity to learn, but I'm sure we've also been able to learn from our side from each of you and your experience that you bring to us from back home. The guiding whakatauki for the Manaaki New Zealand Scholarship Program is the te reo phrase, he parirau toru au, which means stretch your wings to the world. This proverb was gifted to the program to represent and to honour you all, the Manaaki scholars, and the journeys that you all undertake. This ceremony marks an important milestone in each of your own journeys. In completing this course, you've shown dedication, curiosity, and a commitment to yourself, your communities, and your countries. You may have overcome significant challenges to make it to this point. I acknowledge your tenacity and dedication and the care and support of your families and friends. So on behalf of the Manaaki New Zealand Scholarship Program, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, Manatu Aorere, and Education New Zealand, Manapo ki te ao, it is my great privilege to offer my warmest congratulations to you all. I also wish to extend thanks to the Massey University team and everyone that's been involved in delivering this course. In addition to a world-class education, your role in hosting and uplifting our scholars embodies that spirit of Manaakitanga that is at the heart of the Manaaki scholarship program. So thank you for everyone who's been working hard on this course. A little bit about my organisation. The New Zealand Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade acts in the world to build a safer, more prosperous and more sustainable future for all. Through diplomacy, through trade and development partnerships, the Ministry works to promote peace and prosperity and support resilient, thriving communities at home and abroad. And I think many of those words that I've just talked about are really relevant to the course that you've just been on and to the careers that you're all embarking on. So it's just fantastic to see from our side. The Manaaki New Zealand Scholarship Program is a vital part of MFAT's mission. For 75 years now, these scholarships have invested in the education and professional development of individuals from partner countries to build knowledge, skills and connections. And now each of you are members of the global Manaaki alumni whānau family. You join a legacy of thousands of change makers and problem solvers making an impact across the world. You are our new batch of ambassadors for the Manaaki Scholarship Program, and the relationship between your country and New Zealand, Aotearoa. We know the future of both rests safe in your hands. Colleagues, I leave you with two calls to action. First, you each represent the very best of your countries, and what you do next matters. You have not just earned a qualification, you've gained new perspectives, connections, and tools. Use these to inspire others and to help shape a better future for us all. And secondly, your relationship with New Zealand doesn't end here or when you get on the plane, probably quite soon, I guess. Manaaki scholarships aim to foster a lifetime connection between New Zealand and you all, the leaders of tomorrow. You are now part of our international family, so let's stay in touch. Follow the New Zealand Embassy or High Commission accredited to your country on social media. These New Zealand posts will help you connect with each other and keep you informed of a range of events, activities and opportunities for Manaaki alumni. So, once again, thank you for welcoming me here today. It is a real privilege to join you on this momentous day for you all. Congratulations on your accomplishments and all the best for the journey ahead. Ka kite anō.
Thank you very much, Richie, for those reflections and some great suggestions for keeping connected. Raj, can I invite you, please?
Kia ora everyone, good afternoon. On behalf of the Joint Centre for Disaster Research, Massey University, I would like to congratulate all of you on your participation and successful completion of this month-long program for disaster risk reduction for resilience. Spending a month away from home, as other guests mentioned, your families and your normal routines is not an easy task. It's a big sacrifice. Requires commitment, dedication, and genuine desire to learn. For that, you should be all proud of yourselves. So, thank you very much for spending time with us. I feel that opportunities like this are really rare. You have the privilege that most of us in New Zealand usually don't get this kind of opportunity, right? the chance to immerse yourself in a different country, learn from new perspectives, engage with experts, and build international networks is something truly special. I'm sure you have made the most of every moment. I have seen this today. Unfortunately, I only could join you today, so it's clearly, I can see the energy is still going. I also hope that what you have learned during your time here has broadened your perspective, strengthened your skills, and provided new ideas that you can take back to your organizations and communities. The real value of this program lies not only in what you have learned, but in how you apply that knowledge to create positive change when you return back home. So I encourage you to stay connected. We discussed just before, that's really important, with one another. Of course, we have already got this cool WhatsApp group, so many photos and all that, so hope that continues. And of course with New Zealand, especially with the Massey University and with the Joint Centre for Disaster Research, the relationships you have built over the past month are valuable and should not end when you leave. Rather, I think this would be the beginning of lifelong friendships, professional partnerships, and future collaborations. Importantly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the organizations that made this program possible. Thank you to the Manaaki program, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade and Education in New Zealand for providing this incredible opportunity and investing in the development of future leaders and practitioners from around the world. I would also like to thank the many agencies, organizations, especially grants in this last week, and guest speakers and collaborators across New Zealand who generously shared their expertise and experiences. Despite their busy schedules, I think the disaster management sector has been really busy last couple of years. They took the time to contribute to enriching this program. We are deeply grateful for their support and contribution. I would also like to acknowledge our colleagues across Massey University, including the Food and Security team, especially Associate Professor Ramilan Thagaraja at the beginning when we kind of got the opportunity for sharing their experience of running similar program. And I would also like to especially thank Javier for supporting us in developing the online engagement and content through Stream Science. On behalf of JCDR, we are extremely thankful to the Tetumu Whakatipu team, Kara, Hilda and Laurel, directly involved in the program, and many other colleagues for their continuous support, encouragement and ongoing collaboration behind the scenes from the proposal development stage in the end of the program. Their efforts have played a crucial role in making this program really successful. Last but not least, I would really like to acknowledge the support from the entire team of the Joint Centre for Disaster Research. Our teaching staff, researchers, professional staff, and students have all played really important roles in designing, organizing, delivering this program. Probably a lot of things behind the scenes. It has truly been a team effort. A very special thank should go to Lisa. Most of Lisa's support happened behind the scenes as well. I mean, everyone knows that, and is often invisible to most of us, but has been critical in keeping everything running smoothly for JCDI. Lisa has looked after countless details and ensured that everyone's needs were met throughout the program. So thank you, Lisa. And also I would like to thank Anish and Sajan, a couple of our PhD students, for their support and for generous giving their time and energy despite their own research commitments. Greatly appreciate your contributions to running the program smoothly. Finally, none other than Mitch, so I call him John Mitchell, for leading from the front, from the very beginning at the program, concept level, programming, development and delivery. Your energy, engagement, enthusiasm and effort in bringing experts, practitioners and researchers from various agencies together and maintaining momentum throughout the program still today. Keep going, providing the best experience. So thank you, John. Thank you very much. And And thank you all for helping make this experience such a success. Finally, to all our participants, thank you once again. Your enthusiasm, engagement, curiosity, and willingness to learn have made this program rewarding for all of us involved. Really enriching experience. We are running it for the first time from our end. It's amazing to see your energy and engagement. We learn a lot from you guys as well. The discussions, questions, and experiences you have shared have enriched the program and strengthened our collective learning. As you leave New Zealand and return home, remember that this is not the end of the journey, as mentioned earlier as well. It is the beginning of a new chapter. Take what you have learned, apply it on your own context. Continue building the networks you have formed and remain connected with us. We look forward to seeing the impact you will make in your communities, organizations, and countries. Congratulations once again, safe travels home, and we wish you every success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj. That was beautiful. Now, Mitch. Please come to the front.
All of you, and some of you know that I don't usually do prepared speeches. So I prefer to talk off the cuff, because much of what I say comes from the heart. Whether it's about talking about my whānau, my family, and what they bring to this, and the challenges that I've put them through because of the parts of the world I've taken them to sometimes, or this whānau here. So my professional colleagues from the partner organisations, and then now all of you who've been on this journey through Aotearoa New Zealand. That, think back 4 weeks ago, and most of you didn't know one another. So we've been on a journey of learning about one another. And I think for all of us, though, it's been a journey learning about ourselves in a different place, with quite different food. It's going to be different next time, isn't it? So we tried the best we could. Hilda worked behind the scenes. So, Te Waipunamu, the South Island, is my whenua. That's my home. And I was glad that there was more noodles and rice down there. And not just for you, it's selfish for me too. North Island, different, eh? So, you've all come from different organisations. You've come with different experiences. You've got different family of your own that influence where you've come from to be in this place for this month throughout Aotearoa. And that showed in your presentations this morning. Because you've all got your own backgrounds and your own needs and your own relationships and responsibilities at home. That showed in your presentations. And the effort that you put in to demonstrate what you have learned showed. And so I'm very keen, along with many of my colleagues, to follow up with that, either indirectly, as Raj is suggesting, via technology we have today, but as much as possible face-to-face, so that we can spend time with you. Because we brought a big team together to make this happen. And almost all of you this morning, you did your presentations. We're so thankful for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, for the Manaaki Scholarship. And then we had other Masters and PhD students or graduates here this afternoon talking about how that has changed their lives and the lives of their countries as well. So, it's having maybe a small pebble dropped into the Pacific Ocean. The boys are having ripples that reverberate around. Also, though, when you went on the journey, came along on the ride with me and our colleagues, the way that our risk and emergency management colleagues around Aotearoa stepped up and provided insights into their experiences for you was not only useful for you, and I could see for you in different ways, all of that was, but it was useful for them because it meant that they had to ask themselves, what is it we're actually doing and why? And what are we trying to achieve? And what do we need to share with others so that they can learn from that? Good and bad. Not everything that we do in risk and emergency management in Aotearoa, New Zealand is cutting edge. It's not the best. We have, too few resources in many areas. And you all have resource challenges at home. But the people that we were able to bring together to share with you were happy to do so because they see that so important to share and learn from one another. So just to reach out to them, to thank all of them for their time, because we'll be asking them to do the same again soon with another cohort. So thank you for being brave enough to be the first to join this program. Although we did learn from our colleagues at University of Canterbury who ran a similar program in the past, also supported by Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and they're happy to share as well what they learned from that, although they're doing different things now. So hopefully from this, you will be able to take some koha from us, which is the knowledge and the Manaaki tanga, back home for you. Spread the word. And as we have looked at so much for the last month, it's about teams of teams. It's about putting the community at the centre of everything we do and focusing others to enable them to see that we have to continually do this better because the challenges of the future will only be bigger than those we have now. So thank you for being part of that solution. Thank you for letting me join you for the last month. It's been absolutely
Thank you, Mitch. Gosh, I wish I had taken part in that trip. The expeditions looked absolutely amazing, and it's wonderful to see you're still alive and kicking. There's another guest speaker that I would like to invite, because I have asked the scholars if there would be one person in their group who would like to represent them and talk about their experience and on behalf of them. So can I please invite Professor Tam to come to the front?
I'm not a professor, I'm just an associate professor. That's the way I'm trying. Distinguished guests from EMFAS, respective teacher, staff and supporter from the Massey University and Joy Center for Disaster Research. Dear program team and my fellow scholars, it is a great honor for me to speak on behalf of our scholars. I don't know why they choose me. I'm not good at speak, but I would like to introduce you a little about me. I am Ho Si Tâm from Vietnam. Now I am lecturer in the university. I teach some case disaster when we receive exception from the EMFAS about our scholarship, and I received a short bio of our scholar, and then we left on to New Zealand. We ask ourselves, why are we here? Yeah. We come from 10 different countries along the ASEAN without Brunei. We speak different languages and we have a different culture. but we share the same thing. That is disaster. All the Asian countries face the same kind of disaster. That is typhoon, flood, landslide, rockfall, earthquake, volcanic as well, volcano, and tsunami. Yeah, but it's almost same the New Zealand disaster, except like snow avalanche, right? We have no snow. Yeah. So when we like look through the program, we recognize the reason why we are here. Yeah. In our first week in the New Zealand, when we learned the New Zealand disaster structure, and to be honest, I discussed with my team on the table, and it looked very complex. Yeah, we wonder, does it really work? You know, because in the New Zealand, you design many layers, many levels of the disaster management, and for each level, there are many agencies related, many stakeholders. So, from my first point, it looks so complex. And then, after a few weeks, when the field trip, we met all the agencies concerning disaster management from the central government in Wellington and moved to another region also work for related to disaster management and moved to very low level in the commune, in the university, and in the tourist agency. Wow, we changed our mind completely. Yeah, it worked very well. So my friend told me that it is a comprehensive dimension, like the structure of the disaster management. Amazing coordinate. Yeah. So we learned a lot from from the New Zealand disaster management system. Yeah, the best lesson we learned is that disaster resilience is not just the government job. It's built by the regular people, volunteers, and communities who take care of each other. And yeah, after 4 weeks in here, on behalf of our scholars, I want to say a big thank to MFAS. You are not investigated in our graduation, our training, but you also investigated in a safer ASEAN that we bring to our own country. Yeah. And I would like to express great thanks to Massey University and staff from Joint Center for Disaster Research, and we express very great thank to Mitch. Thank you very much. You are not only a manager of our program. You are not a teacher. You are sometimes you are our captain.
Yeah.
And you are like a 5-star tour guide. Amazing. We don't know why you know everything. From the north to the south. Yeah, frankly, you know even the landlord, name of the landlord. The cost of the price of the land. Yeah, and we have a chance to see like I'm not sure, but I say that is like a childhood moment because we cross out your house and see the postcard that your father took in the restaurant in the yeah. But amazing, everything like related to disaster. Why that? I think disaster choose you, not and yeah, after 4 weeks, now it's time to go home. To be honest, I don't want to go. Yeah. But we can change. We cannot change our flight, right? And now we are taking back. Not only take note, not only lecturer, but the knowledge and experience from the New Zealand, and we would like to share that to our colleges, our community, to build up an ASEAN, safer ASEAN, a safer ASEAN in the field of disaster management and reduction disaster. And yeah, I don't know to say anything because the limitation of the language. But from my heart, I feel very happy with the 1 month here. Thanks a lot, everybody, and I hope you have a safe flight to your home country and keep connect with the other scholars. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom, for your wonderful observations and your heartfelt speech. That was funny as well as before I ask Richie and Mitch to come to the front to move to the celebration, to the certificate part of this celebration, I would like to just very quickly recap on the course and what you have experienced. I need to look up a very long password and a situation like this that's really not handy. I would like to show you something that Diana corrects.
There it is.
Yeah, we should.
You will be able to see it, but you won't be able to remember it. It's so complicated. Here we go. Okay. This is with music. Diana created this. Diana, you met in Palmerston North. I just need to make sure that.
So talk down, I got the rest of our lives. We're gonna begin when it's 25. Keep thinking time's
sometimes I am scared about the future.
I don't know how to say it, but
I am scared about the future.
so if it's our pictures in the boy,
if you want. Okay. Now we'll move this aside, and then I would like Richie and Mitch to come this way, please. So what I would like, could we actually, is it possible to have the JCDR something on the screen? Because we will. Because what will happen is, when you hear your name, please come to the front, and I would like you to come this way. The certificate, I will give now your certificate to Richie, who will then hand it over to you. John will have, Mitch will have some gifts for you to receive. When you have both the gift and the certificate, a photo will be taken. So I would like either Anisha or Sajan to do that, please. And then every one of you has a photo taken with the certificate and as well. You asked them to join us. So, okay, at least you take your photos, then I would like Sarah to give me a hand once that's set up. Yeah. So, hand in one of each image. I will hold the name, give the certificate to you. The scholar will come, receive the certificate from you with a handshake. The image will then hand over the gift, and then the photo is taken with the scholar and the signs of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can I please? All ready? First up, Shia Navin.
Navin?
Navin.